Welcome, Aries friends. It's Tarot, my love. Special on the beach edition. And, we're going to do today, right now, your heart spread, Aries, is for May. Jump ahead to May. I'm going to change the playlist a little, and every Monday will be Aries and Taurus. Just be Aries one week and Taurus next. It's going to slow down the readings. I'll focus a little more on each one and do a little bit less. Not because I'm lazy, I kind of would like to do more. As a sad, this is quite an exercise for me to just rein it in. Sad, that's what's hard. Not hard for us to pour it on, hard for us to rein it in. But such is life. Okay. So Aries, just did the quickies. Let's see what we got for you. Some good light right at the moment. Just past dawn here on the Gulf Beach of Mexico. Peaceful, except for I've never had this. The sand fleas are eating me alive this morning. But I do what I have to in the name of tarot. Bring you your readings on the beach, guys. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stand over here a little. All right. We're using this Ethereal Visions deck, new deck. A little bit lighter. Like it. Kind of big. All right. Okay, heart spread. Let's see what we got. It's going to be you and your person, whoever's on your mind, whoever you're thinking of. Here you are. Six of Wands. Very nice. Beautiful Six of Wands. So in and around relationships, how you're feeling, where your head is at, where your heart is at. And, this is feeling really good. Very upbeat. Very outgoing. Kind of gung-ho. And this position in this reading implies that you're gung-ho for relationships. And I'm trying to distinguish here a little bit like a baseline of you, separate from how you may be in whatever relationship or with the person you're thinking of. But this is kind of like ready. Feeling very positive, like you're in your glow. You'd be very confident, wanting to be out and about. People are probably saying to you, wow, you're looking good, you're really glowing, oh my God, what'd you do? Maybe you've done something recently and to get accolades from people. And here's your person coming in with the Knight of Cups. Now, say what you want about the Knight of Cups and me and maybe a player and all this, but they're in the mood to bring their cup of love to a relationship. Okay? So, that's a good energy to be in for someone that wants to come into a relationship. Let's see. Ace of Swords. This is you once you're in the relationship. Well, that's woe-nilly with the Ace of Swords. You'd think like with the Six of Wands, you'd come in a relationship and just be happy as a clam. Maybe see an Ace of Wands here, where you're just like having sex till you can't walk and that kind of energy. But this is like having a question. Maybe there's a red flag. There's something going on. I don't think you want Ace of Swords necessarily as you come in. Now they've got the Star. So once they're in the relationship, holy moly, got to be clear, like it's not like this strong sexual feeling. They're feeling like maybe you're their person, maybe they manifested you, you're their soulmate. This relationship makes them feel very hopeful. It's like that Star energy is more like your Six of Wands energy for them. It's like you're their Six of Wands. pockets, Um, they may be going around telling their friends, like, oh my God, I think I found the one. But I don't know what you're doing. Let's see what your advice is. You're like, wait a minute. Let me think about this a minute, at the very least. So, this is your advice in the relationship. Six of Pentacles. This is your advice from Spirit in the relationship for you. Okay? Not necessarily the advice for the relationship, but the advice for you in the relationship. Um, it's almost like confirming your Ace of Swords here. I feel like the Six of Pentacles. Clarify both of them. Because it's like kind of slowing down. Look at the difference between Six of Wands and Six of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles is much more sober energy here. And it it's calling both of them together, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. It calls for a kind of neutrality. So it's like really toning down your Six of Wands, but it's not saying to me this person's bad. There could probably be a red flag, but it's just saying like it's don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You know, give it a minute and let's really take a fair assessment of the reality, Pentacles, the reality of the situation here, which may need a minute, to discover the reality. Ace of Swords too is like maybe there's things you want to know about this person, that you don't know yet. Let's see what their advice is. Nine of Wands. Their advice from Spirit in the relationship, okay, is coming up as the Nine of Wands to your Six of Pentacles. They have to show you something. Um, they may have rode in on the coattails of your fame or accolades here for whatever you did, like you are the candle and they are the moth. You drew them in. They're the knight, so they want to. It's not necessarily masculine, but it wants to pursue love. The Knight of Cups. If you were on your Six of Wands flying along, he's going to be coming behind you, chasing you. So the chaser, definitely the chaser. And it's like with this Nine of Wands, I feel like they're being told you're not done yet. Like you have to do more. He's going to go back into battle. He's like resting him. He's got one more wand in him. I think that's what this is. It's like, yeah, you have a lot of hope in the relationship, but you got to do something to prove something to the Aries here. Okay. Um, Reveal themselves, show their mettle. You want to know. You're questioning here. You're holding tight. You're like the judgment's out. Could go either way. The Nine of Swords. My first thought, this is kind of a terrible Nine of Swords. My first thought with this was, because they have the Nine of Wands, they're going to have a really hard time, like leveling up. They're going to have a hard time meeting your scrutiny. Or they are having a hard time. They're making the effort, But with advice, or you could almost say this is what's crossing the relationship here in the crucible. That's a tough card to have. Um, it's saying that there's like a crisis here. And I sort of don't see that with you. You just look very stable. Whereas your person, they're riding in with their cup of love. They're suddenly, maybe too quickly, feeling a lot of hope. and they're sort of beating themselves up about um, how did I do, maybe not feeling good enough somehow, and now they're more in this Nine of Swords energy, but it puts the whole relationship in it because you're kind of watching to see how this is going to develop, and is I don't feel like you're getting a good feeling from them. Let's see what the outcome is. Here, help us here. Death. Okay. Well, death in the heart spread in the outcome. That doesn't mean the relationship is dead, but it does mean it needs to change, which is obvious here. You're in this hold and tight pattern, Aries, and like that. Eight of Cups. And you're wanting to walk away. I'm clarifying you right here. You're feeling pretty good. You got in this relationship and you're like, wait, I don't know. And you're just kind of like, let me give it a minute. You want to be fair. But you're feeling like you want to walk away now with the Eight of Cups. And they are the Two of Swords. Okay, so it's not you, it's them. I mean, I think you were kind of fair here. You gave it a minute. When they're having the Two of Swords, it's clarifying them. And Two Swords, they just don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They kind of immature. I think maybe they didn't realize what they were getting into when they got with you, and maybe with the Two of Swords, they still don't. At this point, right now, they still don't know what's going on. They're just like head in there, going, "Oh my God, what happened? What happened?" This one here, I say it's more them. I mean, you could be feeling this too. It's not easy. There was something here. You were holding out. You were holding out hope. And some part of you with this Ace Sword just saying, no, 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 no. And the Six of Pentacles is like, well, wait a minute, wait a minute. And Eight of Clubs is like, no, no, I don't want to do this anymore, guys. So Aries, this is your May reading for May 2021. We appreciate it. Helps. It's good karma. It's easy. And thanks for joining us this morning. Um, Subscribe. It helps a lot. We appreciate all the subscribers so much. Thank you, guys.